Nah, hold on. Dollface just might be one of the most powerful voices in the space right now. Do y'all think he's starting to realize it now, though?
The people who tried to present themselves as if they were my foes can't with me, and I wasn't concerned about it. I wasn't concerned about them. Never crossed my mind. When I went out there, I moved like I was supposed to move, like I would move anywhere else.
See, a lot of people look at Dawgface as just some podcaster with an opinion, but once he get going on you, everybody start noticing him, and now you see that people who wasn't paying him no attention are starting to get in his radar. Now, if you know Dawgface, you know that he don't really care if you like him or not. He gonna speak his mind, whether it's Whack 100, Adam 22, or Baby Shooter. He gonna speak his mind regardless the fact.
And I'm not trying to be overly critical of Adam, but who makes an announcement knowing that you know, had some back and forth with some people? Who makes an announcement like that, though?
I mean, it's content creator business, bro. And listen, if I'm gonna be, if you tap into me to do an interview and I do it, you want to announce that it's being done so you can draw attention from it.
And some people would take them things like that as backdoor vibes, but I don't think Dollface really looking at it like that. I think Dollface is on the timing like this. Hey, bro, it's the content space, bro. If you say we cool, we cool. If we not, then oh well, so be it. But my question is, now that Dollface voice is starting to carry weight, are people starting to genuinely get cool with him, or they trying to stay off Dollface radar? Cause y'all know y'all don't want to hear that tapping of the screen at 8 o'clock in the morning on Instagram. Now seeing the people that once didn't pay attention to him starting to get on his radar, they know it's a different ball game. His voice is way louder than it was last year.
I haven't had the opportunity to stop and process it yet. I'm just moving. The doors are opening. The opportunities present themselves, and I'm just going with the flow. I really haven't had the opportunity to stop and think about how it feels or even what it means. Along my journey, along my most recent journey, I've had people who I talked to. They've kind of like chimed in just to tell me how big certain things are, but I haven't, within of myself, had the opportunity to stop and think about it, actually process it, because everything is happening so fast.
Now, I ain't saying everybody's scared of Dollface or nothing like that, man. But once his platform start getting bigger, people start treating you differently. Now, I'm saying that to say this. Is Dollface being cool with people like that, do that take away from his edge of, you know what I'm saying, the punch they got him to where he at now, you know, going at everybody next? Now, let's get into it, man. This your boy BT Scoop, man. I'm back at y'all with another reaction video, man. Y'all see my guy Dollface sitting up here with the form. He really just breaking it down, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, and hit that hype button. Get this video to the algorithm. Let's get into it.
What's going on, bro?
I swear with you, man. How you feel?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, man. You've been making your rounds, man. You've been making your rounds. We talking No Jumper. We talking Vlad. We talking Tony Yayo show, man. Like, what's been going on with you?
Just moving around, man. Spreading the word, spreading the gospel. I've been spreading the gospel like a good bishop, like a good pastor supposed to.
Yes,
it's the
sir.
ghetto gospel.
Yes, sir. Yes,
the
sir.
Book of Dawgface.
The Book of Dollface.
Yeah.
How has those experiences been, man? Being that you've been putting in the grind for some time, and like just to be, you know, noticed and received by those people.
What, the comparison, or just the dynamic of where I've been to where I've come from to where I've been? Which one is it?
Yeah, the dynamics from where you come from to being on these major platforms.
I haven't had the opportunity to stop and process it yet. I'm just moving. The doors are opening. The opportunities present themselves, and I'm just going with the flow. I really haven't had the opportunity to stop and think about how it feels or even what it means. Along my journey, along my most recent journey, I've had people who I talked to. They've kind of like chimed in just to tell me how big certain things are, but I haven't, within of myself, had the opportunity to stop and think about it, actually process it, because everything is happening so fast.
Yeah, yeah. Well, man, you went out to Cali.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was a major thing, man. You've had, you know, some of your quarrels back and forth with certain people from California, man. So when I seen you take that trip out there, I was kind of shocked.
Why?
I don't know, man. Everybody wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't do what? Go to California? California is a beautiful state. LA is a beautiful city. I recommend, if you haven't gone, to go.
But not just going to California, though, going to No Jumper, especially with the stigma of No Jumper being what it is, where, you know, it's kind of like it could be considered as like a little setup spot.
I wasn't concerned about that, bro. When I'm moving by the power and by the will of He who created the heavens and the earth. I never let what somebody's perception is of a thing stop me or hinder me or prevent me from enjoying an experience that I think I'm deserving of. So it is what it was.
Sure.
It is what it is. I wasn't concerned about, I don't have any enemies in California. I'm not beefing with the Crips, Bloods, or Pyrus. I don't have a beef at all. Beef, where I come from, a beef is, it results in something, or it could potentially result in something that's drastic. People who calls themselves my enemies, or the people who told me, or I heard the ramblings about what somebody better not do. I've always been hard here though, so I've always gone against. If I listen, my mama told me don't get in trouble. My granny told me don't rob, don't steal. The elders, my OGs told me don't do this and don't do that. I still did it. So if I went against the people who I grew up with, you know, I'm going against anything that stands in my way. I don't have no enemies out there. The people who try to present themselves as if they were my foes can't with me, and I wasn't concerned about it. I wasn't concerned about them. Never crossed my mind. When I went out there, I moved like I was supposed to move, like I would move anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I watched the whole thing with you, you know, and Adam, obviously. And you've been critical of Adam in the past, you know, but it kind of seemed like y'all had some mutual respect for each other, you know what I mean, when y'all was sitting across from each other. What exactly, you know, was the energy amongst, you know, you and Adam, and just being in that building with all of the alleged foolery that goes on, even whereas Charleston White, you know, has been critical of Adam and his, you know, I guess for the lack of better words, shenanigans amongst gang culture and black people specifically.
Yeah, when I got there, the thought process is just what you said it was. All that was calculated in my mind. And I was just, to tell you the truth, Black, I was, because those factors do exist. And that is the public perception of No Jumper. That is, they heavy on the gang side of things. They heavy on the antics side of things. I was pleasantly surprised when I got there how professional it was. I was surprised at how helpful the staff were, how open and how inviting it was. It wasn't. I met everybody from Lush to Remo, to the Moose Cat who Wack got into the back and forth and went after I left. Everybody was pretty. They were cool. It was none of the. Most of that shit stage, bro. Most of that's WWE in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? There may be times where things may go a little bit too far, but most of that stage just for clickbait purposes. You hear me? But Adam runs a professional ship. Everybody who was in there was professional. And just the way it was, you can tell that it wasn't a setup type vibe in there. It was a professional vibe with people just going about their businesses. It's kind of like, it's like sectioned off. It's a greater area than it's sectioned off. You have like rooms where different things happen at the same time. And it was a cool atmosphere. Nothing ominous, nothing threatening about it. It was really cool. It was a really dope situation. When I got there, I got there early. He announced that I was gonna be there about noon, West Coast time. I got there at about 2:30. So the whole city of LA knew I was gonna be there before I got there because Adam announced it that I was gonna be live streaming. So they knew I was gonna be at No Jumper Live. I knew that. I seen it. Rockstar called me like, man, Adam just put, are you in LA? I'm like, no. He's like, you gotta be in LA because Adam just put, he just blasted to the whole West Coast that you in LA, that you're gonna be doing a live stream, not a tape delay, a live streaming at No Jumper. So I looked at it, I seen like, oh yeah, I'll be
But
there.
did you tell him to do that though?
No, I ain't tell him not to do it.
So was that, I mean, is that still kind of concerning? I mean, obviously you moved how you move, but who does that though? And I'm not trying to be overly critical of Adam, but who makes an announcement knowing that you know, had some back and forth with some people? Who makes an announcement like that though?
I mean, it's content creator business, bro. And listen, if I'm gonna be, if you're gonna, if you tap into me to do an interview and I do it, you want to announce that it's being done so you can draw attention from it, right?
But we could draw attention after the interview.
It was live streamed though.
Okay.
So
oh, got you.
It was live streamed. I didn't do a tape delay.
Yeah.
I didn't do a pre-recording. It was live streamed, and that's the way I wanted it. I wanted LA to know I was there. I don't have no beef with LA, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of the people get confused. What happens with the Whack 100s and the Baby Shooters? They get all that confused because Whack 100 and Baby Shooter have put themselves out there as if they run LA, as if they are the gatekeepers for what happens in California. That shit is absolutely, totally not motherfucking true. And you know it's not true because Adam announced that I was coming to No Jumper. He announced that it was a live stream. He put it up for the whole world to see, and I showed up. I think people would probably think, damn, that wasn't wise because what if something would have happened? Hey, bro, I'm a motherfucking gangster through and through. So I'm not letting nothing stop me from what I think my destiny is. I don't give a about, didn't give a about, and I didn't move like I gave a about. I was in LA 4 days, not just one. I was in LA, I got there, it was a Wednesday when it happened. I got to LA Tuesday, I didn't leave till Saturday. So that's 5 days. I was in LA 5 days. I wasn't giving a about no Baby Shooter, bro. That's just the truth. I talked to Baby Shooter when I was out there. I was on Rockstar's Clubhouse. I went back and forth with him. I talked about his mama. He put his mama on the phone. I cussed his mama out, told her she was a dirty, rotten, stanky bitch. You know what I'm saying? He said that he asked me to drop my location, and then in the same live stream on Rockstar's Clubhouse, he said, I know where you at. I know what hotel you in. Whack 100 came back a week later when he was doing the Whack and Adam show, and he showed Adam his phone where he said, hey, this is where Dollface was staying, and this is what room he was in, right? I don't believe that's true, but he said it, and because he said it, he committed to it. So if they had a problem with me, or Shooter, his manager is Whack. You look at his bio, it says Whack 100. So I had talked crazy to his mama, not about his mama. I didn't do it from 1,000 miles away. Baby Shooter put his mama on Clubhouse, and I called his mama a stupid, dirty, filthy, stanky, rotten whore. So if he had a problem with me, according to him, he knew where I was staying. Whack said he knew where I was staying. He said he knew what room I was in. So if that's the case, I should have been getting some room service. You should have been knocking on my door and asking me to stand on what I said 4, 5 months ago, 6, 7 months ago, a couple of years ago when it was me and Whack in Loose Cannon. They should have been asking me to stand on it.
Dollface say he was having a ball out there, out there in Cali, man, with the guys, bro. He was naming off a couple of people, man. But the question is, though, man, are these guys really genuinely trying to rock with Dollface now that he got a major big voice in his content space, bro? Or is it that they scared of that fire, man? When he coming hard, man. Is they trying to, make the blow a little bit lighter or getting cool with Dollface, man? I think Dollface should just keep the pressure on these guys' neck, man, and keep it going. But Dollface, he really starting to understand the content space, and some relationships you gotta build, bro. And you got to know who in the game and what positions is being played in this industry, dog. That's just what it is, man. But I want y'all to get in the comment section, though, and let me know what y'all feel, man. Do y'all think Dollface just need to keep that pressure on these guys, or make sure he keep his relationships together? Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. I don't know, just keeping it real. We're gonna call it ball or strike or strike. The Metaverse Umpire BT Scoop. I'm out.